Hello everyone and welcome to our banking awareness, financial awareness revision session for the month of November. Let's get started. You already know what you have to do. Pause the video, try to answer these 10 questions and then look at the answers. Here you go. Okay, so MD and CEO of a bank has resigned. That's Dhanalakshmi Bank and hence it came into news. We wanted where it's headquartered at. So Trishur is the place where Dhanalakshmi Bank's headquarter is. Okay, then it was Allahabad Bank which has signed an agreement with MSTC. This was formerly known as Metal Scrap Trading Corporation Limited for the process of developing an e-auction platform aimed at selling non-performing assets. Yeah, very apt. The scrap trading, that's what your non-performing assets also become. Whenever you have small finance bank in news, be a little extra careful. They generally get asked. And what they have done here is launched an instant digital saving account along with fixed deposit and privilege saving account. So that was Ujjivan Finance Bank, and the maximum limit of deposit in instant digital SA was rupees 1 lakh. Okay. Now, Central Bank of India has signed MOU with Government e-Marketplace to provide various payment and various banking services. India Bank, yeah, has been the bank which has inked an MOU with Muthoot Microfinance to jointly lend to MSMEs. Yeah, your Karnataka Bank has launched a nationwide account mobilization campaign called CASA. That's, of course, current account saving account campaign for fiscal year 1920. Then we have the Fino Bank, Fino Payment Bank, again payment bank. You should be a little extra careful here. Has announced its partnership with ICICI Lombard to offer several sachets based insurance product. Yeah, insurance exam coming right away. Yeah, so this becomes important. PS Rajan was appointed the Chief Executive Officer of Kerala Bank, headquartered at which place? Yeah, this is something you will have to answer to me in the comment section. Yeah, I also hope you know brief background about Kerala Bank, how it has been formed. It has recently got approval from RBI by merging the district cooperative banks, etc. Right? Public sector bank have received 1996.46 crores, so 1996.46 crore as penalty from people who were not able to maintain minimum monthly balance. Okay, moving ahead, let's go to the next set of 10 questions. Okay, so the account which will not be penalized for not maintaining the monthly minimum monthly balance would be the basic saving bank account, which is BSBD. Yeah, the Jandhan accounts, they were also the basic saving bank accounts, right? Which firm has entered into a co-origination partnership with SBI in order to provide widened credit outreach and faster dispersal. That's Ugrow Capital. Uh, Bank which has inked pact with Ashok Leyland for commercial vehicle lending. That's your Axis Bank and ICICI Bank. Your three regional rural banks of UP, Baroda Uttar Pradesh Gramin Bank, Kashi Gomti Samyut Gramin Bank, and Purvanchal Bank are to be amalgamated from 1st April 2020. Asian Development Bank was the one which has signed a $451 million loan agreement to strengthen power connectivity between southern and northern parts of Chennai Kanyakumari Industrial Corridor. Tapan Ray would be heading the committee constituted by RBI that recommended to tighten the corporate governance norm in core investment companies. Competition Commission of India has approved the amalgamation of the BNB Paribas, BNPP Mutual Fund and Bank of Baroda Mutual Fund under Companies Competition Act 2002. Now, what is the new name of Sundaram BNP Paribas Home Finance? That's Sundaram Home Finance. Now, Muthoot Finance has entered into an agreement with IDBI, Industrial Development Bank of India, for acquiring its mutual fund business for 215 crores. SBI Card has partnered with Vistara to provide co-branded credit card to latest customer. Let's move ahead. Try these. Okay, so NBFCs have recently come under a lot of heat and hence RBI has to intervene and tighten its liquidity management framework. So what they have asked now, liquidity coverage ratio should be maintained as high quality asset. Yeah, so that LCR should be maintained as a high quality asset by non-banking financial company whose asset is over 10,000 crore. Up to 50% should be HQLA. Now, If non-payment is up to 200% of the fixed salary for the senior officials, then how much percentage should be paid in other than cash mode? So that's 50%. Now, if it is more than 200%, then almost 67% has to be paid in non-cash mode, right? Now, what is the raised household income limit for the borrower of NBFCs MFIs, which is now increased to 1.25 lakh. Now, from January 2020, banks, your saving accounts will not be charged by the banks for NEFT transactions, right? Again, to increase the digital transactions. Which entities are mandated by RBI to create a reserve fund, and it should create at least 20% of its net profit every year to the fund? That's for housing finance companies. What is the minimum asset value of non-banking financial companies, which was now placed under insolvency and bankruptcy code? That's 500 crores. Diwan Housing Finance Limited has been a big problem in the NBFC sector, and now this entity's board was taken over by RBI, and then it was even handed over to NCLT. For which class Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India notifies regulation for insolvency resolution process and bankruptcy proceeding? That's personal guarantor to corporate debtors. Now, what is the maximum time limit given by SEBI to bank if any listed company hadn't paid the debt after 30 days? So just 24 hours. Okay, try these. So three member advisory committee was formed by RBI to assist Diwan Housing Finance Limited. Now, under RT Act 2005, RBI has disclosed a list of 30 major willful defaulters in India. The minimum net worth of the company should be at least 100 crore, yeah, your NBFCs and other entities to list commercial papers. Okay. Harun Rashid Khan, the former deputy governor of RBI, has now been appointed as the first chairman of microfinance panel. Vijaya Bank and Dena Bank will cease to exist, from April 19. We know it has been merged with Bank of Baroda. So the section which was 42(6)(a) was used there. Diwan Housing Finance Corporation became the first financial service to be taken to the NCLT. I already talked about this in the previous slide. Insurance firm which has released the app named Farm Mitra. This is again for your insurance exam. These three will be very important. Bajaj Allianz General Insurance. Now, which insurance firm was barred by RDAI, from selling new insurance policies? That Reliance Health Insurance, in bad shape. All your Anil Ambani's firm are really struggling. Which firm has partnered with Spice Money and launched micro insurance plan, Insurance Khata, that aims to boost informal sector and agriculture level with seasonal incomes? That India First Life Insurance. Okay, let's move to the next. Okay, here are answers. The bank which will provide 451 million loan to Chennai Kanyakumari Industrial Corridor Power Links, that's we have already discussed. ADB 451 million. AIIB has approved 75 million loan to Tata Clean Tech Capital Limited to mobilize private capital into renewable energy. Then it is Assam which will receive 400 million loan from Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. That's your AIIB. For strengthening electric distribution in the state. ADB has again signed 91 million loan agreement with Karnataka Integrated and Sustainable Water Resource Management Investment Program to renovate Vijayanagar channel irrigation system. Again, it is ADB has approved second tranche of loan of 150 million for West Bengal to boost capital investment and infrastructure. Guyana, this is very interesting question. You should know this is likely to grow at more than 86% in 2020 as per IMF. So oil is recently discovered by ExxonMobil, and oil revenues can really change the fortune, and that also over a very small base, and hence this growth. Stakeholders for a cohesive and sustainable world is the theme of the 50th edition of World Economic Forum to be held in Davos, Kloster, that's in Switzerland. We are talking about year 2020. Republic of Ghana is the country to which Export-Import Bank, Exim Bank, has given a $30 million line of credit. India, Russia and China have partnered together to explore alternative to SWIFT. You should know its full form, Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication Payment Mechanism, in order to smoothen the trade with the countries. Russia is already using this system for transfer of financial management, is the financial management system of Russia. Okay. Now, name the intergovernment organization whose currency swap agreement framework was revised by RBI. We are talking about SARC. Yeah. Okay, let's try to answer these now. Okay, here are your answers. Where was the seventh meeting of India-US Economic and Financial Partnership Dialogue held? That's in New Delhi. Yeah. Which portal has signed MOU with Indian Bank and Canara Bank to provide paperless, cashless, transparent payment system on its portal? That's GEM. We read even on the first slide, Government e-Marketplace. Name the regional rural bank which has collaborated with Stock Holding Corporation of India Limited to launch e-stamp counter in Agartala. That's Tripura Grameen Bank. Name the financial service company that has downgraded India's economic outlook to negative from stable. That's Moody. Yeah. So we know the mood is really not good in the Indian economy. Name the Indian Unified Payment Interface based app which was launched in Singapore and became internationally available for the first time. We're talking about the Beam app. Yeah. The theme transforming audit and assurance in digital world of Accountant General and Deputy Accountant General conclave was held in again New Delhi. What was the GDP of India in second quarter? These are actual numbers. This I will say you should know, other than the 10 different entities and organization giving different forecasts. This is important. This is the actual forecast you should know. It's not in fact forecast. This is the actual number of GDP of India as per National Statistical Office. So that's 4.5 in second quarter. You should know this number. The first company to cross 10 lakh crore in market capitalization, it was again Reliance Industries Limited. Which firm has decided to acquire 100% stake in Mudra Microfinance Limited for 876 crore? That's Credit Access Grameen Limited, CAGL. Which firm became the first to list commercial paper on the stock exchange? That's Aditya Birla Finance Limited. Moving ahead, try these. Yeah, these are the forecasts. I told you, not very important. Just know the rough range of the numbers. Okay, here are your answers. 6.6, this is not a forecast actually. This is like for the long term they are talking about for 2024 average growth, what it will be. So this number you can keep in your mind. This is as per OECD in its report title Economic Outlook for Southeast Asia, China and India 2020, Rethinking Education for the Digital Era. Now, what is the revised? This is SBI. Yeah. So this is 5%. They will again revise it downward, and they also do not have to give shock in a go. They will also, you will see, they slowly taper. What is the revised GDP of the fiscal year 2020 as per SBI EcoRap? That's 5. As per Nomura, that's 4.9. As per Moody, yeah, that's 5.6. They have already degraded our, we saw in the last slide, they have from stable to negative. So this is also going to come down very soon. Don't worry about it. GDP for India in 2019 forecasted by NCAER, that's National Council of Applied Economic Research. This is 4.9. Yeah, so you will see Nomura and your NCAER has already reached there. This will of course go down. This has got to go a long way. What is the world GDP for growth for the year 2020 forecasted by OECD in its economic outlook? That's 2.9. GDP of India in second quarter fiscal year 2020 as per ICRA, originally named Investment Information and Credit Rating Agency of India, that's 4.7. Yeah. What is the gross domestic product of India for the financial year 20 as per India Rating Research projection? That's 5.6. What is the fiscal deficit of India as for year 2020, which was forecasted based on gross domestic product by Fitch Solution? That's 3. This is important. Our own budgeted is 3.4. They are already telling that it is difficult. So they are talking about some 3.6 is by your Fitch, and as per Moody, this is 3.7. Yeah. So I think somewhere it will land between 3.5 and 6 only. This 3.4, I think it's just impossible. Okay, so just keep these things in mind. Now that I understand your LIC assistant examination is there, so what is my program or plan for your session would be November. I have finished both the GK part here and your financial awareness. GK part I have finished till 24th. So if I understand your exam is on 22nd, so from 24th, after 24th till say 15th of December, I'll cover and I'll try to release another video by 18th. So that should take care of your this exam. After this, you will have your say IBPS clerk exam. So for that, we'll add another 2 videos. One again December, something similar what I have done just now. I'll do this banking awareness, financial awareness, and then from this 15th say December till whatever your date of exam is, 1 week before that, I'll cover that and release that video also. So I hope this will cover the end of season exams, and then you will do well. I hope you already know we have covered the entire thing from May till say November now. It's there on our channel. Please watch it. Useful for all your exams going forward. Okay, thank you very much. With that, let me close. I'll see you again very soon.